Good evening, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between the Hyderabad Sunrisers and the Rajasthan Royals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
हम राजस्थान की तरफ से खेल रहे हैं।
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
बाल बाल बच
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, a square leg. Could be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
सिंगल मिलेगा फील्डर वहां पे तैनात है
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
10 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Berger, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Might look to go big again here.
आंद्रे बर्गर आए हैं
Massive outside edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
लगवाने में सफल रहे थे पिछले ओवर
Got that away nicely.
इसी ओवर में सॉरी ये क्या रन तरफ जा रही है हाथ
Well,
में
that
बॉल भी
one's
ले
for the
गए
textbook.
बाउंड्री पे।
Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
How will he reply?
Cuts that off
फिर
well in
से
the
किनारा
infield.
लगा लेकिन विकेट नहीं आया है अभी तक। और रन आउट हो सकते थे, बच गए वहां पे। और रन आउट हो सकते थे, बच गए वहां पे। टेस्ट हो चुका है, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की बारी है।
Brilliant diving stop.
इसी के साथ ओवर समाप्त यही हुआ है। तो एक गेंद बाकी है अभी।
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 19 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Bishnoi coming into the attack from the north end.
तुषार देशपांडे को लाए हैं।
Doesn't beat the infield.
बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग वैभव सूर्यवंशी ने कमाल कर दिया है आज। 100 मिस
that's
किया
missed
है,
a lot.
लेकिन मेरे को लगता है सुरेश रैना के स्कोर प्लेऑफ्स के रिकॉर्ड की बराबरी की है और प्लेऑफ्स में 50 करने की बराबरी कर ली है।
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, yes.
जो
Oh,
उठाकर मार दिया।
brilliant stuff. Opened
6
the
रन
shoulder and
मिलेंगे।
lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
It's so difficult being a bowler sometimes. Pitched on a good length and they've just watched it sail out of the ground.
और आखिरी गेंद।
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 27 for none. Berger from the south
आंद्रे
end.
बर्गर के साथ जारी रखेंगे हम। और ये 4 रन मिलेंगे।
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
गाइस ग्लिच आ गया है गेम में। इसी गेम का ये पंगा है। हो गया सही।
Down the ground, but hits the stumps.
बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग
Unlucky there,
स्टंप्स
but they
द्वारा।
should scamper through for a cheeky single.
बाल बाल बचे वहां पे। हेड इस जज कर बैठे।
Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
but to take.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 33 for none.
Okay, fake.
But it's been crisp,
Yeah,
elegant,
it is
easy
fake.
shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. 11 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 44 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
बड़ा लक्ष्य की ओर जा रहे हैं सनराइजर.
Gone. Played all
Yeah,
around that
hold
one.
किया
What
है.
a delivery.
इससे बीट किया.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
निशान की सुनाए हैं.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Deshpande from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
फील्ड चेंज कर लेते हैं.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Outrageous catch. What a
क्या
wicket to
कैच
get.
किया है बाउंड्री पे.
Caught right on the boundary.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a
Never said
game-changing
को भी
innings.
जाना पड़ा.
But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
दोनों ओपनर पवेलियन जा चुके हैं, अब क्लासन आए हैं।
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Sunrisers are 57 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bish. Noi, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Huge edge.
गेंद पे बाहर अंदरूनी किनारा लगा और गेंद जा रही है बाउंड्री पे, और अच्छे प्रयास के साथ।
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
ये उठाकर मार दिया है सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में, कैच छोड़ दिया वहां पे। महंगा पड़ सकता है ये कैच। ईशान किशन का ये कैच दूसरी बार का मौका नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
That's out. Caught.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Great shot through the gap. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. That's a confident appeal. Straight to the fielder.
उठाकर मारना चाहते थे, लेकिन गेंद जमीन पर ही रही। एक बार फिर से नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी बीच पे टिके हुए हैं अभी तक। Sim.
Perfectly timed. End of the over. 4 off it. The Sunrisers are 67 for 3. Bishnoi from the south end.
सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेते हैं।
Swept away but finds the fielder.
1 रन मिलेगा अभी तक ओवर में 2 रन आए हैं जाल में फंसा ही
End of the
दिया
over
था
and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. They've gone up here.
करने भी दे दिया है LPW आउट हो गया आगे बढ़े थे लेकिन प्लेयर आउट लग रहे हैं 6 रन नॉट आउट भी हो सकते हैं
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do
एक ही पे हैं हम भी गाय पे
anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
और ये क्लियर आउट है कोई डाउट नहीं उसका इसमें नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी अभी खासा अच्छा प्रदर्शन नहीं किया है
Verma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quick. And see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back trying to stop boundaries.
अनिकेत वर्मा है Out.
That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
No doubt.
Verma looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Jadeja from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield.
A few moves made in the field.
वहाँ पे चांस नहीं था.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Sunrisers are 86 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Parag, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Archer coming back into the attack. Going with spin now. Incredible, what a grab. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
एक रन मिलेगा नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी को.
Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Sunrisers are 103 for 5. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Shanaka deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Goes over the top with that shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
गलत थ्रो कर दिया.
That's the over. The Sunrisers, 113 for 5. Bishnoi from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
अच्छा तो सारे एक ही कूलर च कहंदे पैसे कोई कहता मेरे घर कोई कहता तेरे वाला तो सारे लड़ी पौधे आपस कहंदे एसीआर लो वो बढ़िया कहंदे घर तो पूरे रूम च कूलिंग ते कहंदे कूलर भी चल रही है बड़ी हो एसी दा बिल देना ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਭਰਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਾ ਪਉਣਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਹਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਹੁਣ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੋ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਆਏ ਤਾਂ ਪਿੰਡ ਆਏ ਮੇਰੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਫालतू ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਕੂਲਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੜਾਈਆਂ ਬੜੀ ਚੱਲੀਆਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗਰਮੀ ਬੜੀ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਖਾ ਪੋਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਲੱਭਦੇ ਆ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਵੇਲੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਖਰੜ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਆਹੋ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਖਰੜ ਦੇਖ ਲਾਂਗੇ
Three runs added in that over. The Sunrisers 116 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Archer back into the attack. Reddy waited on that and dives it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
15,000 रुपए जेसीआर मिली ने खरड़ ਚੱਲ ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਖਰੜ ਹੀ ਚਲਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਰੂਮ ਤੇ ਚੱਲ ਛੱਡ ਤੂੰ ਰੂਮ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੀ ਪੈਣਾ ਨਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਿਆ
Was quick onto that in the infield.
ਆਹੋ ਆਹੋ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਹਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਚਾਹ ਹੀ ਆਏ ਆ
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Dive straight down the ground, mid-on, will clip that one though.
ਉਹੀ ਨਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ 6:30 ਆਪਾਂ ਨਿਕਲੀ ਹੋਈ 9-10 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਉੱਥੇ ਐਗਜ਼ੈਕਟ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਔਰ 9-10 ਵਜੇ ਪੁੱਜੀ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਹੋਟਲ ਰੂਮ ਦਿਖ ਲਓ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਛ ਦਿਖ ਲਓ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਮਾਨ ਸਮੂਹ ਰੱਖੀ ਗਏ ਫਰੈਸ਼ ਫਰੂਸ਼ ਹੋਈ ਗਏ ਫਿਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਿਕਲੀ ਗਏ
Great shot through the gap.
ਆਓ ਚੱਲ ਇੱਦਾਂ
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end. Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
ਚੱਲ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਨਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਯਾਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਸਟੀਚਿਊਟ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ
Massive outside edge. The Royals managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Jadeja with a great delivery there. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. End of the over. 5 off it. The Sunrisers are 131 for 6.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
That's gone down. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Off the middle of the bat.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Trouble!
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 6 off it. The Royals are 6 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle. Good pick up. Big chance. Doesn't beat the infield. 7 runs added there. The Royals are 13 for none. Ready from the north end.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Too wide, too much room, came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot just raced away.
No, terrible shot. Misses everything. 8 runs added there. The Royals are 21 for none. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Needs to be on target. Out, caught. Fantastic catch at cover point, great athleticism.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Drilled that one away. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Royals are 26 for 1.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 33 for 1. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Perfectly timed. 8 runs added in that over. The Royals are 41 for 1.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Jeez, timed that well.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Edged it. Everyone's gone up. What a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Eight runs added there. The Royals are 49 for 2. Going with pace now. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. That's a confident appeal. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Nearly gets the edge. Marvy with a great delivery there. The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Beats the field with a great shot. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over, 10 off it. The Royals are 69 for 4. Marvy from the south end. Massive outside edge. Dives and takes a very good catch. Out! What a screamer. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Amazing reflexes and that's stuck. Great grab. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
That's a boundary save for sure. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Royals are 89 for 7.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Archer ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Everyone's gone up. No, 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 terrible shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Five runs added in the over. The Royals are 109 for 8. Great shot through the gap. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. End of the over. The Royals are 115 for 8. A new bowler is coming into the attack. The Sunrisers with a massive shout. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Trouble! End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Royals are 118 for 8. Patel coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Gone, bowled, that's it. It's all over now.
That's it. They're all out.
चलिए गाइस अब टेस्ट मैच खेलते हैं। उस्मान ख्वाजा को आउट करना मुश्किल हो गया है।
Straight to the fielder.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
अच्छा 4 रन मिले।
Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders.
तीन रन चुरा लिए।
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
आउटस्विंग ही डालेंगे। फिर से लीव।
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
3 runs added in that over.
Australia
are 297 for 6. Edge,
और
but
ये
it
क्या
feels
विकेट
safe.
ली है
And
यार।
gone, caught in the slips.
नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी
Super
ने
catch.
कमाल कर दिया भाई। क्या कैच पकड़ा है।
They find themselves 7 wickets down.
ये
It's
बहुत ही
about
बढ़िया
now you
इनिंग
need
खेलकर
someone to
वापस
stand up
चलते हुए
and stick around at the
उस्मान ख्वाजा।
crease.
New batter at the
Uchalna,
crease
SRH.
will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work.
Fence pick.
Quick onto that in the infield. Edged, what a delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over.
Australia
are 299 for 7. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
सही टाइम पे विकेट चल गया था, निकाल लिया है, लेकिन अभी भी 3 विकेट बाकी हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया की पहली इनिंग की।
Misses everything. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Just the one run off.
Australia
are 300 for 7.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. Immaculate timing there. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ready, bowled a tidy line that over. The end of the session, we've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich. Going with pace now. No, terrible shot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for.
दिन की पहली गेंद पे बीट होते हुए नासिर
Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that missed a lot. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Doesn't beat the infield. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Jadeja coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
Changing the field here to try and stop the batters getting singles.
Jadeja bowled well that over. Thick inside edge there. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Through the gap, great shot.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though. SRH with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
A few moves made in the field. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. An amazing grab. Wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Neeser gone for not many.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Some adjustments to the field. A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No runs coming off.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Come on, Chattu, come on, you can do it.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. End of another tidy over. Deep comes back on, runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though. Straight to the fielder.
रन चुरा लिए।
Quick onto that in the infield. Deep, bowled a tidy line that over. Maiden over, well bowled.
गिरनी चाहिए थी, इतने रन कौन बनाएगा?
Huge appeal from in front and behind.
मेरे को लगता है आउट था वो, जल्दबाजी में रिव्यू लेना भूल गया मैं। नॉट आउट।
Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Dug that out well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of another tidy over. Now then, massive shout. India having a good chat with his captain. Not sure this one is worth a review. May as well try your luck.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Australia are 320 for 8. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Moving the field around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Doesn't beat the infield.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
स्टार्क भी धीरे धीरे नजर जमा रहे हैं.
Couldn't get it through the field. Deep, bowled well that over. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good shot, a beauty. Got that away nicely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Dug that out well. Over.
Australia
are 323 for 8. Bumrah back on now. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Something has them spooked. No delivery offered there.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
2 runs added. Australia are 325 for 8.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes. It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice, solid defensive shot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Jadeja bowled a tidy line that over.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Accurate bowling, just the one off. Australia are 330 for 8. Timing there.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Dug that out well.
Australia
Absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Sundar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders.
Cummins watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Quick onto that in the infield. 3 runs added in that over.
Australia
Are 339 for 8. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Very good shot there. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Edged it. Peach of a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
5 runs in that over.
Australia
Are 344 for 8. straight to the fielder.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Dug that out well. End of the over and none off it. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
That's the end of the over and nicely bowled. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Cashes the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Big shout from the bowler. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of another tidy over. Finds the fielder with that shot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Caught the inside edge off a good length. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice, solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Accurate bowling, just the one off. Australia are 346 for 8. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 354 for 8. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Too straight and punched through the leg side.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Dug that out well.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in that over.
Australia
are 359 for 8.
Stark watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Over completed, 4 runs added.
Australia
are 363 for 8. Bumrah back into the attack. No, terrible shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though. End of the over, just the one off it.
Australia
are 364 for 8. Nice, solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Misses everything. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch.
India
have really opened up things in this session. 4 wickets to show for some very accurate and economical bowling. I hope to see you very soon for for the resumption. Glanced away, but finds short fine leg.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Edged, but it falls safe. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got 3 in the first place. Bumrah with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Straight to the fielder. Dug that out well. Awkward, but well played.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Just the one run off. Australia are 371 for 8. Wow, that missed a lot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Power and precision in that shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 375 for 8. Sundar coming back on after a break. SRH, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Three runs added in that over. Australia are 378 for 8. And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision. Could it have been a noise from the crowd that disturbed the bowler? No delivery offered there. Are we going to need a call for silence like they have in tennis? The delivery is null and void, a dead ball. Dead ball again.
A few moves made in the field.
The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. A second dead ball? Something's really bothering them out there. Three dead balls in a row? What's going on? It just gets worse and worse. Surely by now, an experienced cricketer like this knows what to do is run up, put your feet in the right place, put your arm over, deliver the ball and get on with the game. I have no idea what to make of this. It's unheard of. Is it a case of the jitters, or are they just playing mind games? There really ought to be repercussions for doing this repeatedly if this is a deliberate act to undermine the game.